Have you ever felt unsatisfied with your boring corporate life? As if there was more to this life than crunching numbers and sitting in front of your computer all day? Well, do I have the solution for you? Featuring Payday 2. Joining the Payday gang is the perfect way to introduce the thrills and excitements you won't get anywhere else, all the while getting rich quickly. Look at the money counter go! So why not try it out? If you order right now, we'll even give you 2 cloakers for free. That's right, a whole 2 cloakers for free. So order now. Call 1-800-PAYDAY-2. That's 1-800-PAYDAY-2. And never worry about money or secret Illuminati organizations ever again. Hey, that guy looks familiar. Payday 2 is a game I hold dearly close to my heart. I remember vividly watching gameplay as a kid and was astonished by how gritty and graphically impressive the game looked. I just knew I needed to play it. So I did. And woo, it did not disappoint. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's back up a bit. Payday 2 can be summed up in 2 steps: rob shit and profit. Of course, there are your extracurriculars every now and then, such as rigging elections, stealing info on superhumans, and nukes, but we'll get to that later. There's 2 ways of going about and completing your heist. 1. You could go stealth, methodically making your way through the level to steal all the loot you could ever ask for without anyone ever knowing. Now, you would think that stealthing around would require sneaking around guards by hiding behind cover and patiently waiting for an opportunity to make a break for it. And while that is true, stealth in Payday 2 is mostly Anyways, Payday stealth doesn't allow you to go shoot up all the guards on the map with no repercussions. No. Instead, every guard you kill or capture will drop their pager, which you will have 10 seconds to respond to, or the operator will sound the alarm. Also, you can't disconnect from the call, as that will also trigger the alarm. You'll have 4 pagers to answer until the operator becomes too suspicious and he'll sound the alarm. So pick and choose your fights wise. Honestly, 4 pagers is a surprising number, as sometimes the operator will just get these pagers.
無線機が正常かチェックしただけだ。問題ないな。
Sorry, Control. I fell asleep on the bottom.
After seeking your way around the compound and securing as much loot as you can finally escape. Plus you'll get a little XP bonus. The other way is going completely guns a-blazing in the lab. This will prompt a response from the cops and their apparently bottomless budget. Like, these guys will throw as many officers your way to stop you from doing absolutely anything. And the higher the difficulty of the heist, the more enemies will come pummeling your face bullets galore. To start off, we got your first responders. They do a fair bit of damage, but die if you sneeze on them. Then we got your regular and heavy SWAT, which are pretty standard. These guys will come in droves, but are pretty easy to take down. After that are the shields. They are a small nuisance, but can pretty much be countered with almost anything given you have the right skills or weapons. Moving up with the snipers, a royal pain in the ass to deal with. Their shots will pierce your armor and fuck you up. Next up are the more annoying pieces of shit we call the taser and medic. The taser will, as its name implies, tase you until you eventually go down. Now that seemed like a good idea on paper, until you factor in the person getting tased has a fully loaded weapon and can easily shoot you down. The medic, on the other hand, can revive his fallen comrades, which gets really fucking annoying when you're going up against more bullet spongy enemies. Then we have the cloaker. This guy will somersault his way to knock your ass to the ground, not to mention his PTSD-inducing mating call. Last but not least, the king himself.
Make way for the dozer!
800 pounds of sheer armor and brute force, they are not a force to reckon with. Even the DC police commissioner states that these things are some enhanced humans. There are other enemies you'll be facing out there while heisting, but for the most part, these are the core units you're going to have to deal with. And how will you deal with them? Builds. Lots and lots of builds. For a heisting game, it's surprisingly complex with its skills and abilities. But to simplify it, here are some of the main ones. You become a tank, focusing on either armor or health, and becoming the ultimate threat to bullets. Of course, all this meat comes at the cost of losing mobility, so while becoming the meatiest of all meat shields, you practically become as fast as a slab of meat. Also, your detection rating will increase to the max of 75, since most people can deduce that a person dressed in heavy body armor ain't doing it to look good. On the other side of that spectrum, we have dodge builds, which focuses on, as the name implies, dodging bullets. Now, how do you dodge bullets? I have absolutely no clue. This type of build will force you to drop your concealment as low as possible, increasing your dodge chance and also the chance you have to hit a crit, doing more damage to enemies. Anyways, now you can run at the speed of sound while dodging bullets left and right, but if the RNG gods are not on your side, you'll drop dead faster than a goldfish. Also, remember when I said snipers can shoot through armor? Well, if a sniper shoots and you don't dodge it, that bullet is going to penetrate that two-piece suit straight into your body, which makes them the bane of my existence. Please, why do they exist, this stupid piece of shit? Or, if you don't like either of those playstyles, you can go for something in the middle, like builds that armor gate or whatever stoic is. After that, you'll have to choose your weapon of choice. Payday features a whole variety of weapons, from your classic ARs to dual-wield pistols to bows, if you're into that stuff I guess. The customization you can do for these guns is crazy, from kitting it out to be the most effective in battle or as stupid as you want. In the melee department, you can find katanas, briefcases, tasers, wads of cash, hell even a golden comically large spoon that can set your enemies on fire. Then there are the masks and outfits you can kit your heister out with. Just like the guns, you can make yourself look as tactical as possible with night vision goggles and a tactical suit, or just dummy stupid. From an anime girl to a money doge, hell, even Donald Trump the god.
I did everything right and they indicted me.
The possibilities are endless. Finally, you got to choose your heister. You got the original gang of Dallas, the boots on the ground leader that is always needing of a medic bag.
I need a medic bag.
Chains, the comic bandit that somehow always craves violence, and my personal favorite.
First day of Christmas, payday gave to me this broke dick piece of shit drill.
Wolf, the failed game developer turned psychopath. And Hoxton, which is the vulgar British one who got his name stolen by Dallas's brother, Houston.
It's payday, fellas.
On top of that, there are 18 more heisters to choose from, some of which are kinda and some of which are amazing. Once you got your build, your guns, and your character all figured out, you can finally get into a heist. Payday contains a variety of contractors offering an array of heists for you to choose from. For example, Bane will offer simplistic heists of steal stuff from X Place, which can range from banks, jewelry stores, or armor transports. Or you can go more crazy with Vlad's contracts, from smashing $50,000 worth of stuff in a mall to stealing nuclear warheads from a government contractor's site. Personally, I love playing Boiling Point and Hawks and Breakout, but Goatsim can die in a hole for all I care. After choosing your heist, you pick one of way too many difficulties, and here's a short breakdown of them all. Anyways, after that is the pre-planning stage. Here, there are plenty of assets and a bunch of pre-planning that will help you heist to your playstyle, or just to make life that much easier. And of course, you gotta choose the music. Simon Viklund, the composer for most of Payday 2's tracks, who also voices Bane and the Cloakers, made one of the most banger gaming soundtracks, rivaling the likes of fucking Doom. Personally, I go random because sometimes you got Razormine or Dead Man Hand playing, and you already know it's gonna be a good time. After a while, Viklund did eventually leave to go make GTFO, an amazing and incredibly difficult game that you should probably check out, and Gustav Grefberg was brought in as the new composer for Payday 2 and 3. And he did not disappoint with tracks like Trailblazer and On the Road, where Overkill gave you an entire orchestra, and it fucking slaps. Anyways, after that, you could finally start the heist. And yeah, that's basically it. I mean, there's stuff that I forgot to mention, like mods and other game modes, but that's a conversation for another video. We are nearing the final months of this amazing game, and besides the fuck-ups that Overkill did to make the game basically unplayable for most of the time, I highly recommend it to anyone trying to find some cheap game to grind for a bit. The Legacy Edition with all the DLC from launch in 2018, which is like 80% of the DLC, is only like $18 on sale. So it's definitely a worthwhile expenditure in my opinion. Or you can wait for Payday 3 to come out, and from what I'm hearing, it sounds like another home run for Overkill. Anyways, if you don't mind me, I'm going to make another hacker dodge build.